Hello, welcome to this flipped lesson video, Paragraph Basics, Topic Sentences. The learning objective for this video is to learn how to write a strong topic sentence for a paragraph. So, first, let's set up your notes. If you don't have notes that have been set up for you, then get a piece of lined paper and draw a dividing line down the left side of the page, kind of near the red line that usually runs down the left side of lined paper. Then write the date on the top left and the topic or the video title on the top right. And the topic of this video is Paragraph Basics Topic Sentences. Then your notes are set up and we're ready to go. Okay. This video is only about topic sentences, but let's just zoom out for a second and look at what a complete paragraph contains. So you can see the first bullet is a topic sentence, which is what we're going to be talking about in this video. But there's 4 more things that a complete paragraph contains. It contains rich supporting details, sentences in a logical order, transitions to connect details, and a concluding sentence. So that's a zoomed out picture of what a complete paragraph contains. And in this video, we are only going to be focusing on the topic sentence. And the topic sentence is the most important sentence in the whole paragraph. It's the foundation of the paragraph. Everything else in the paragraph, connects back to it, revolves around it, kind of like the planets in our solar system revolve around the sun. It's so important. So let's get started. Okay. So the text from the rubric about paragraph writing has a whole section on topic sentences. And there's 3 bullets in that section. The first bullet, so these bullets kind of tell what are the requirements of topic sentences. And so there are 3. In this video, we're really going to focus on the first one, but let's read all 3. Okay, so these 3 bullets tell us what your topic sentence should be like or what is required in your topic sentence. Okay, first, your topic sentence should use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. That's if you're writing to respond to a task like a question or a prompt. If you're not, then obviously you don't have to use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about because you don't have a task. But if you are writing to respond to a task, then you need to use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. The second requirement of topic sentences is that your topic sentence should not use the first person or the announcement method, which we'll talk about in the next video. The third requirement of topic sentences is that they provide a general statement to answer the assigned question or address the assigned task. Okay, so general is in italics there. Which means it's kind of slanted. And so that word is emphasized. And what this means is that you're giving a general statement. You're not giving specific details. Okay? Now, like I said a minute ago, we are only going to focus on this first bullet in this video, using words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. And so let's talk about how you can do this. Okay. So you can see what I've got here. I've got this definition or the description of a topic sentence communicates what the paragraph will be about. I've got the text from the rubric. The first bullet, the one that we're focusing on right now, is in red. And then it says, how do I do this? How do I use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about? Well, here's what you do. You steal from the prompt. If the prompt is a question, you cross off the question words and turn the question into a statement. Now, question words are words like who, what, when, where, why, how. Those are question words. So let's take a look at this sample. The sample prompt, which is a question here, is what is your favorite subject in school? So I'm going to find the question word and I'm going to cross it off. Let's see. Here I go. All right. So what I'm left with, and I also crossed off is because I have a lot of practice writing topic sentences, so I know that I need to cross off the is too. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Let's undo that. Let's just cross off the question word. Okay, so starting over, I'm crossing off the question word. So what am I left with? I'm left with, is your favorite subject in school? After I cross off this question word, what? That doesn't work, right? Is your favorite subject in school does not make sense. So I think the is really goes with the what. So I'm going to try crossing that off too. And then we'll see what we're left with. We're left with your favorite subject in school. Now, I know that I am answering this question, so I'm not going to say your, I'm going to say my. And if I do that, if I change your to my, I have the beginnings of a great topic sentence here. My favorite subject in school is humanities, of course. And there I have my topic sentence. My favorite subject in school is humanities. Doing this can be really helpful because it forces you to be specific in your topic sentence. Some people would answer this question and they would just say, it's humanities, or the answer is humanities, or my favorite is humanities. But those don't give your reader enough information. Your reader needs to know that your favorite subject in school is humanities. And so that is why using all of the words that are left, using as many key words as possible from the question, will help you have a really specific topic sentence. Okay, so I'm going to do this for next time. There we go. Moving on. Okay, so we are still on this first bullet. Use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. That's a requirement of your topic sentence. We're still stealing from the prompt. However, in this example, the prompt is not a question, it is one or more statements. And when the prompt is one or more statements, you should use all or part of a sentence in the prompt as your topic sentence. So, look at this example. The prompt says, scientists use many different methods to learn about the past. Use 3 pieces of evidence from 2 different sources to explain some of these methods. Okay, so I'm looking at this prompt, and what am I going to be writing about? I am going to be writing about some of the different methods that scientists use to learn about the past. The first sentence in this prompt pretty much says exactly what I'm going to be writing about. The second sentence in the prompt just gives more specific examples about the requirements of the assignment. So I wouldn't include that as part of my paragraph, but the first sentence in the prompt perfectly states what I am going to be writing about. So I am going to just use that as my topic sentence. I didn't even have to write it. I just have to recognize it, which is sometimes even more challenging than writing it. So if this was the prompt that I was given, I would just use that first sentence as the topic sentence in my paragraph. And so the topic sentence would be, scientists use many different methods to learn about the past. And then I would look at my evidence, I would look at my sources, I would pick some of the different methods from the sources, and I would explain them in the paragraph. So that is how you steal from the prompt when the prompt is one or more statements. Okay, so the last trick for this first bullet for using words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about is not at all about using words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about, because this slide says, wait, what if I'm not writing in response to a prompt? What if my teacher just said, okay, we just watched a movie, write a paragraph about it, but there's no specific prompt? Well, in that case, you need to add up the details. Or to be more specific, look at all of the details that you want to include in your paragraph and figure out what they all are about. What do they have in common? Write a topic sentence that says this. Now, here's the deal. If the details don't have anything in common, they shouldn't all be in the same paragraph, because a paragraph is all about the same thing. The sentences in a paragraph are all about the same thing. A paragraph has one main idea and details to support it. So the details all need to be about the same thing. So if you have a bunch of details and they're not all about the same thing, then they can't all be in the same paragraph. Okay? So you've found details that you want to include, and they all have something in common. They're all about the same thing. Well, you need to figure out what do they all have in common, and then you write a topic sentence that says this. So here's an example. Let's say you watched a movie about skis, and you had a lot of details from the movie, but the three that you wanted to focus on are here. Ski technology is always improving. Skis degrade over time, and you can only tune skis a certain number of times. So those are your three details. To write a topic sentence, you need to figure out what they all have in common, what they're all about, and write a topic sentence that expresses this. And you might be able to find a few things that all these details have in common, but you get to decide what you write about. So, my topic sentence, the thing that I want to say about skis, is that skiers benefit from investing in new equipment or buying new equipment every few years. And my details support this. One reason they benefit from buying new equipment is ski technology is always improving, and if they buy new equipment, they get the newest technology. Another is that skis degrade over time. They don't last forever. And the third is you can only tune skis a certain number of times before they're not usable anymore. As a result, it's important to buy new equipment every few years. So that's my topic sentence. And that is how you add up the details, figure out what they have in common, and then write a topic sentence that says this. So we have really talked about how to use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. So you now know, my dog is currently drinking water right next to me and making so much slurpy noise. So hopefully you can't hear it. Anyway, you now know how to apply the first important skill of for writing topic sentences. How to use words in the task to tell what the paragraph is about. Look for the next video that will talk about how to not use the first person or the announcement method. Thanks for watching.